I'm standing this morning in front of the first of our long-awaited wayfinding signage program. The history of this program goes back 7+ years now to an idea generated by what was then called our design committee for ways to improve the image and the identity of the Richmond Highway corridor. The Richmond Highway corridor that SFDC works to improve is 7.5 miles long, stretching from the Beltway down to Fort Belvoir. This sign here, which reads Mount Zephyr, as we'll see, is one of 5 of the place marking signs, which will include Hybla Valley, Groveton, Penn Daw, North Gateway. And we're hoping that between the development we're seeing and these signs and new people moving to the area, that people will stop talking so much about the Richmond Highway corridor and start talking more about the individual places along the way. The symbolism of doing this event the day after Election Day was on purpose, that you're going to see the election signs disappear, but these signs are permanent. They're legal. They went through a long and arduous process to come into existence, and they're going to be here for years to come.
And who said we couldn't find a way in Mount Vernon and Lee to do the right thing? This really is exciting. This is really significant as an important step for us to move forward in making the card a place, a destination for people to come. So congratulations to SFDC and for the Chamber reps and for everybody on the SFDC board who has made this happen. Best of luck and keep up the good work.
I'm glad Dave confirmed these are legal signs that are behind us, because actually those of you who have been involved in the process can probably attest these are probably the most legal signs in Fairfax County after the process that we went through to get these things in place. But the doggedness and the determination of all the people from the county, from VDOT and from SFDC to make sure we got to today is going to be appreciated by a lot of people up and down this corridor. As you drive up and down the highway, there's a lot happening. I was reflecting this morning coming down here at all the things happening on Route 1, and these signs will be a big deal for people who travel the highway who are not really familiar like we are with our communities up and down Route 1. There's 80,000 car trips a day in some sections of Route 1. That's a lot of people coming by, a lot of opportunity we have to put forward a good foot, to show people what our community is about, to have these attractive signs that will direct people to destinations in the future. And it's incumbent upon all of us to make sure, however, that we complete this project. This is the first sign. We have phase 1 going in, but there are many more phases down the road to complete, to make sure that we start this, but that we also finish it so that people going up and down the highway can see the pattern and can understand more about our communities. And so this is a first step. There will be many more, and I know everyone standing here today will be working towards making sure we get them all out there so that we can continue the improvements that we're seeing along the highway. So congratulations to SFDC on this. This is a major thing. We've been working on it for a lot of years. It wouldn't have happened without the determination of the SFDC board. So hats off to them, and great success as we complete the project in the years ahead.
Before we take the wraps off the sign and show it to the world once and for all, I wanted to acknowledge a few people. Rick Burgess from the Virginia Department of Transportation. Rick was instrumental in making sure that we could take this gigantic thing and plunk it in the state's right-of-way and do so in the most legal fashion possible.
We look forward to the signs being installed on the corridor. We hope they will provide the economic development and that you are looking for to stimulate within the area. We hope that it will provide the guidance that the traffic will need to be able to find some of these particular places and understand what is available to them within this corridor. These will be very attractive signs. I think that the traffic should appreciate them, and I know that the local businesses in the area that are associated with the historical Mount Vernon will appreciate it. And at the same time, hopefully you'll see more and more visitors will be able to utilize these signs and be able to find their way in the area here.
I was really happy to see the sign today. Everybody worked hard, really hard to bring this sign and put it to the ground. And I'm so happy to see it. There you go.
Roger Reutershan and Frank Holub have been in the past board members, and in Frank's case even staff at SFDC, and they both have been involved as committee members throughout this entire process, and I would be completely remiss if I did not thank both of you gentlemen and acknowledge you for years and years of coming to meetings and beating your heads against walls. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Ready?
Thank you, David.
No problem.
Well, there it is. Thank you, everybody, and let's stay warm.